Hey, you guys made it. Listen, I'm super excited that you guys came and are taking an interest in this program. This is something I'm calling my 16-week Ultimate Results Program. It's something that took me about 5 years to make. 5 years to make. I'm super proud of it. Every single one of my clients who go through this program are seeing phenomenal results. And this is the first time in about 5 years of me training that I can say that every single one of my clients are getting phenomenal results. So when I graduated college from Missouri Southern back in 2013, I got my bachelor's degree in kinesiology. I got a certification with the National Academy of Sports Medicine. And I knew for a fact I was going to come back home to California. I'm originally from California. I'm not a Missourian, Missouriite, whatever you call them. But anyways, I knew I was going to come back home to California. I was going to change everyone's lives who sat in front of me, who I was able to train, right? So I got a job at Fitness 19 in Concord, and I went to work. I started, getting on the phone. I started walking the floors. I wanted to get new clients who I can change their life, right? And my dreams, aspirations, desires were thwarted when only about 5 to 10% of my clients were seeing the results that I knew were possible. And it made me question myself as a trainer. I was like, am I missing something? Is it my knowledge? Is it my people skills? Is it the way, the way I'm programming? All this stuff. So I went in a feverish study phase of my life, right? Where I was just consuming all of this knowledge. I was trying to get more knowledge. I was trying to learn more so I can give more, right? And it was a great thing because I learned a lot in that, you know what I mean? A lot of self-study happened in that time period, and I learned a lot of new techniques, a lot of ways to help people achieve their goals faster. But I still wasn't seeing the results I knew were possible, and I was like, what's going on? And one day it hit me as I was talking to somebody, right? A potential client. I was talking to him. I was saying, hey, listen, I'm going to be with you about 3 hours out of the week. You're going to have to get it together the other 165 hours. I didn't say quite like that, but it's a little bit of what we were talking about in the previous video, right? And as I was saying it, it came to me, I was like, that's it. That's why they're not seeing the results that I know are possible. Because if they were able to do it on their own, they would have. They wouldn't be sitting in front of me. They wouldn't have decided to invest in personal training if they could do it on their own, right? Because that would just be crazy, right? So with that knowledge, I was like, okay, so I have to create more accountability for them. So what I did is I created something I called my master training program. So I created daily checklists. I gave them daily stretches, daily cardio, extra exercises to do outside of when they were seeing me. They had to make sure they were getting the right amount of rest, and they would check off this checklist. And every 2 weeks they would send it to me. We'd do a weigh-in, and if there were certain things that weren't checked off, I would be able to say, hey, you're going to want to work on this. You want to get more rest. You're going to make sure that you're doing your cardio. You're going to make sure you're doing the de-stressing activities. I put de-stressing activities on there, deep breathing, stuff like that. That will help to decrease cortisol and increase the anabolic hormones that help you build muscle and burn fat. And I started seeing better results, but still it was only about 40%. The majority of my clients still weren't following through with the stuff that I had for them. So I was like, there has to be a better way. And around that time, there was this young lady who was coming to the gym consistently, all the time. And I would always see her on the treadmill. And every week, she just looked like she was getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So eventually I walked up to her and I said, hey, what are some of the things that you're doing to remain motivated, to stay consistent, to keep coming in here and you're getting great results? What's going on? And she told me that she was doing online personal training. And then when she said that, I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. Online personal training. I was like, whatever, because I wanted that person-to-person interaction. I wanted to be able to correct the form. I wanted to be able to be there to push them through those last final reps. So like, you got this, you can do this. I have a bunch of catchphrases that a lot of my clients, they know me for, that I say when we're training. I wanted to be there to motivate them and stuff. And I was like, nah, online training, I can't do that. But then she said the magic words. She said, it provides so much accountability that I feel like I have to be here. And that's when it clicked. It was a light bulb moment for me. I was like, okay, so maybe this online personal training thing isn't that bad. So I started researching it, and I was seeing online that people were getting better results doing online personal training than they were doing one-on-one personal training. And I was like, this is crazy. What's going on here? So I looked at how they were doing it, and it's like basically you are with a trainer 24/7. You got a trainer in your pocket all the time. And I was like, that's it. That's how I'm going to give them the right amount of accountability. And So what I did is I combined my master training program with online training, with dietary monitoring, with weekly check-ins and weigh-ins and body fat analysis, and packaged it all into one program. And then it happened. Then every single one of my clients I put through that program were seeing great results. I was keeping in contact with them. Every morning between 5 and 8 a.m., I was sending them a message about the previous day's diet. I was saying, hey, you can do this to improve. You can add this. You maybe try doing this. Maybe try that. And they were doing it. They were doing it because there was so much accountability they felt like they had to. And that was it when I was like, this is where training should be going. This is where, it's 2018. It's time to change. You know what I mean? So this is the future, guys. This is, as far as for personal training, this is the future. This is where you're going to see the greatest results is that full immersion. I'm not just selling you workouts. I'm selling you a fitness, immersive fitness experience, right? Because new habits, we're talking about in previous video, you have to pass through that second barrier when the motivation is low and all you got left is that big goal and all the work that it's going to take. You need that extra accountability to push you through that barrier to create those habits that are going to create lasting results for you and lasting change into the future. So once I created this program, I was able to see that that's exactly what it was. It wasn't that I didn't have the right science. It wasn't that I wasn't motivational enough. It was simply I wasn't providing enough accountability for my clients to see the results that I knew were possible if they followed through. And now they're following through. Day after day, I was to be like, wow, great job with your diet. Amazing. Great job with the workout. Awesome. You got your daily stretches in. And it was completely different when I just had that piece of paper that they would check. They would come back and there'd be so many boxes missing. I'd be like, what are you guys doing? You know what I mean? But this allowed me to be with them 24/7. They had a trainer in their pocket all the time. So basically, this is what I'm inviting you guys to experience, is this an immersive fitness experience, not just some personal training sessions. I'm not just selling you workouts. I'm selling you an immersive experience. This is something that's really going to help ingrain those habits, help create those new neural networks, rewire your brain for success. So if you guys are interested, if you can see how this can benefit you, go ahead and apply. I only have room in my schedule for 4 more people. That's kind of the down part. So right now it's basically going to be first come, first serve if you qualify. Those who qualify are the first ones who get it. So I would say if you're interested, apply now. Within 24 hours, either myself or one of my assistants will get in contact with you and we'll schedule a face-to-face consultation where we can make sure that this is something that you will actually benefit for. So go ahead, click that apply button, and I look forward to meeting with you guys. Have a great one.